Okay, we appear to be live. Hello all and welcome. And welcome to the stream. Do we have the stream? Do we have the stream? All good. It's all working. Fantastic. Right, time for some social metering. Yes. He said, furiously typing away. Yep, there's one. And we'll do another bit of social mediaing. We'll do the book face. There we go. Okay, I'm only in one team now. Apparently I was in two teams to begin with. That's an achievement. I managed to be in two teams at the same time. I'm super special, clever me. But never mind. Yes, we've done all our social mediaing. Time to go to the live screen. Da-da-da. Not that we don't love you, but one is enough. Yeah, one of anybody is enough. You don't want more than one. No, you don't. ICC, where frame rates go to die. Oh, I'm sorry for paying attention to this stream audience. Yeah, because, you know, that's how you succeed at doing any kind of streaming or whatever. Ignore your audience. Surefire way to win. I'm running around because I ran to the wrong place. I ran as though I was doing the Arid Rift daily, and I'm not. Or I was going to the Zan Hub, and I'm not. Ziltro. Good to know I'm not the only one who goes there, runs in circles while trying to remember where I am. Muscle memory always takes me to 12 man. Yep, exactamundo. I'd forgotten how long it actually takes to buff a keeper. Been playing NT, been on Easy Street for buffing oneself. There you go. Well, at least you don't have to do it often. Just every time you die. Keeper is nothing. Try Trox MP. I can imagine, if you're trying to cast the 225 pet, yeah, I can imagine that's kind of a nightmare, swapping items and everything. Fun times. I don't enjoy my MP. G2 does. He's really good on his MP. I just don't enjoy it. It might be the way I use the camera in game, but the pets are always in my way. Whatever I'm trying to click on, they're in the way of it. I have no explanation why, but that just seems to be the case. Currently about to level my second 220 engineer. He's a Trox. Worst in game, hands down. Oh dear. I'm sure you're not as bad as you think you are. There is always someone who is a worse player than you. And, you know, conversely, there's always someone who's better than you. But, you know, that's how it is. Unless you mean they're running round with quality 30 implants and a med suit at 220. Or XP armor. Because I have seen that. I've seen that a lot, actually. Troxengi is the best combo. I don't know. I don't hate Atrox. I just think sense and intelligence. I think the sense and intelligence. I think the cap on those is too much. But if you were to make them like 700 or 760 or 720 or something like that instead of 600 cap, I think it would make everybody would just play Atrox. So it would make it too mainstream and easy, you know. It just one of those things, really. Sector 42 West. West is... which one's West? I can never remember. It always bugs me that when I come to the map here, I can't see it because I'm not in the right area to see who's in. That's the other one. Where is it? I can never find the bloody place. It's somewhere on here, but I can't see it. That's not. That's the other. That's sector thingy. I think. Please use cocoons, because otherwise the auto moderation grabs it. I know you mean cocoons, but this is a fairly obscure game. Some people use that word when they mean a raccoon, but without the prefix or prefix, it's quite dodgy. Some people really not happy about it if you use that the wrong way. And I don't blame them. I'm guessing we're just doing the one side, which means it's going to be a longish wait time because the Alliance are going to have to do two sides, and it does seem to take long for them to get everybody organised. Sometimes they have issues with having two sides, but hey. So how the devil is everybody? Are we all well? Is everyone happy and healthy? I think I'll make another cup of tea, actually. I'm going to have time, so I'm going to make one now before we get started. You know, or start the waiting around bit. And I'm back, if you didn't know by how obviously I am. Mihalik, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Raiding Subway. Yeah. Well, I was planning Sector 42. Hence the title of the stream and, you know, everything else. I joined the raid and ended up in 2 different teams at the same time. That was clever. Gut Boy TV. A-S-L-class-prof. Okay. Don't really have a class. I kind of play all of them, so. Age? I was around when Noah was a lad. So yeah. Professional? Never. Old seldom keeper, yes. Yeah, something like that. I'm on my 220 keeper, just doing Sector 42. Because reasons, why not? I don't need anything on this keeper from Sector 42. They've already got an AC/DC, which is probably why I'm always welcome on the keeper, because everyone goes, whew, he's not going to be bidding on anything. He's not going to be bidding against me. I don't think I'd have enough points now anyway. I think I'm in the raid. Yes, I are. Points though. I don't think I've got enough for anything like that. No. 4,600. After getting the AC/DC on the NT. Hoarding points. No, I just got the AC/DC for cheaper than I expected to last time. I don't really hoard points. It just sort of like I keep like being asked. The amount of times I turned up on the Enforcer and they said, "Oh, can you bring your keeper? Can you bring your keeper? Can you bring your keeper?" So I ended up with tons of points. You know, so yeah. I am the perpetual buff monkey. Well, raid is due to start in 4 minutes. Chances of that happening probably quite slim. I don't know. Oh god, I've been playing bloody Witcher 3 since about 12 o'clock, which means I've been playing it for about 5 hours or so, in between doing other things, you know? Ugh. I've forgotten what a massive game that is. It's about $5 on GOG. The people, you know, CD Projekt Red, the people that actually make it, so you can play it offline if you want. But yeah, what a good game. I mean, I remember playing it in 2015, doing a complete Let's Play of it, and all the DLC it got, which was excellent. And like doing a review of the game and saying it's probably one of the best, it's probably the best game I've ever played, you know, single player, for sucking you in, you know, and you just, the world goes away while you're playing it, kind of thing. It has a thing where it does feel very grounded. I don't know, there's something about it that is just, I don't know. Oh, if I could just get that next thing, and you know, if I do this contract and you know, it just, the way it's all balanced is just masterful. And then the characters in it are just very three-dimensional, fleshed out, feel very real. It's, if you've never played The Witcher 3, it is as good as everybody says it is. Yeah, Witcher 3. Absolute masterpiece of a game. Currently, I think it's... Hang on. Double check. Oh, the discount's gone now. Yeah, it was like $5 for about a week. I mean, it's worth the full price it was when it came out, to be honest, but yeah, you could pick it up for nothing. Yeah, it's the game, it's the whole thing as well, though, Mahalik. It is a good adaptation. It is based on a couple of different stories from the books. And the characters in it are based on them. Gaunter O'Dim. It's so cool. It is so cool that you meet him right at the beginning of the game, and yet he was in the DLC. You don't meet it. You never see him again, or you're not aware that you've seen him again until you know, you get all the way back to Blood and Wine. So you've played all of the, you know, the main quest line and everything, usually. And everything you do in the game has consequences. I mean, Geralt is always going to be Geralt in it. And he's not the great saviour of the world type protagonist at all. He's just Geralt, you know. He's just a person in this big world where everything is happening. I mean, watch my review of it, where I'm fresh talking about it, not replaying it and putting mods on it and, you know, being silly. I played the whole thing on the hardest difficulty. I went in cold as well. God, it was punishing. But once you learn the fight mechanics and stuff, it was really cool. And with the DLCs as well, you came up with just some madly overpowered builds. Sort of like, it's the closest any other game I've played comes to twinking, except maybe Skyrim if you cheese it with cycling potions and enchanting. Because if you do that, you can make weapons and gear in Skyrim that are just monumentally overpowered. And I don't think it's actually intended either, but you can. Without modding and cheating, you know. A lot of the best stuff is level locked in the game, which makes you go, oh, I just need a couple more contracts and I can get that level, and then I can put that on. And then I can put this enchantment on it, and then, you know, it's pretty cool. It still looks awesome. I mean, if you get someone with a, you know, 30 series graphics card using 4K textures for it and better faces and everything, it looks completely like brand new next gen game. Really does. And even without all that, it still holds up. I don't know anyone with a 30 series card, says Due2. Lying through his teeth. You got a 38 here, didn't you? And then they offered you a 3090 from EVGA. Yay, good old VGA. It's actually one of the better brands, to be honest. When there was a bit of an issue on, I think it was the 20 series with some of the heat pads on the VRMs or something, they just record all the cards and say we'll fix it. Don't worry about it. They offered me another 3080 and a 3090, and my wife has a 3070. Good God! And here's me on my 980, plodding along. I signed up for the queues on launch day of the 30 series. That's how long it took. God, that's like nearly... When did it launch? 2 years ago? 30 series? 2 years ago. The 40 series is just around the corner now, isn't it? Do you think they'll actually release it this year? I think they're on schedule to, aren't they? Are they? Let's have a look. What's the latest tech site news? Yeah, formerly the consumer rating 38. Yeah, it's all rumour at the minute, and some less reputable. They probably will though. Probably get the next gen coming out soon. Yeah, I mean, when did this card I've got come out? 980. Came out in 2014. Yeah. And it's still a good card now. Yeah. I mean, it still runs everything, maybe not as well, you know, it's never going to run it as well as something like a 3000 series, but it's still pretty good. I mean, I could barely afford another graphics card at proper prices, you know, never mind the scalper prices we had for the last 2 years. Although they are saying they only seem to be on sale for about 12% above MSRP at the moment. We almost matched upgrades up until that 900 series. No, I was gifted you overtook me then, because I had a 680 and that was in 2012. Then 2014-ish, someone gave me a 670 to SLI with it, and I used different SLI to run it in 2015, which is when I played The Witcher then. And then sometime around then, or early 2016, someone doesn't live a million miles from me, contacted me and said, hey look, I've got a 980 if you want it. And then I've just not had the funds to do anything else since. I mean, I was planning, if I was still getting the same amount of guitars and amps and stuff in to repair, I was planning on, scrimping and saving a little bit, putting a bit away, and getting a 30 series card that year, but pie in the sky now. Yeah, that 680 was a solid card. No longer supported now, though, apparently. It's going to be the same with this 980 soon. I reckon after they release the 4000 series, they'll probably pull support for the 900 series shortly after. No, this 980 with the 4GB of VRAM, and the new 3080 has got what? 10 gig, 12 gig, something like that. And the 3090's got 24 gig. There's a lot of legs on that for games. I know they tried to sell it as really the 3090 was the kind of Titan card, really, productivity card, but you know, you could still get stunning gaming results on it. .1080 had 11, 3080 has 10, and I don't run into the limitation at 1440. No, I can't play Witcher 3 at 1440. I can play at 1080 fine, but I use NVIDIA scaling. It looks pretty, you know, it's really good. Gamel 11111, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Playing Standing Around Simulator at the moment. Yeah, I never had the 1080 Ti would probably do me for years, because, you know, I've managed with the 980 for years, but I don't know anyone with one. And anyone with one would be smart if they, when you upgraded, you probably got your money back on that 1080 if you sold that during the you know, the last 2 years. You'd be daft not to be honest. Sold it for 500, it was 650. That's a pretty good return, if you think about it. Only losing that percent over, when did that release? 2016? So 16, 17, 18, 19. When did you sell it? 2020 or 2021? Yeah, for 4 years, it's just like, that's brilliant getting that much back on it. April, May 2016, sold it November, yeah. So solid 4 years use out of it, and that you know, using it for 4 years and only costing you, you know, less than $50 a year. That's a bloody good return. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Heather? You alright? Trying to see how much they go for now. 1080 Ti's. Shopping. Oh yeah, they've dropped a bit. About 400-ish now, so yeah. And that's like a generic one. So it was 48k. Oh well, cars depreciate like, oh. I mean, a luxury car's the worst. If you you know, get a top of the line car with all the toys on it. The day you drive it off the forecourt, it can lose up to a third of its value. Your 1080 had the 140mm AIO installed on it. Oh, like factory fitted one. I remember those. They were pretty impressive. Getting a fully loaded car with all the toys in about 2 weeks. Nice. I'm happy in the Jag. Oh, you did it with a kit. All right. Yeah, so Gamers Nexus reviewed a $5,000 Alien, Dell bought Alienware, didn't they? Did the Alienware sell a $5,000 card, so it had like a Intel 12900K, 32 gig of RAM, and it had, I think, a 3090 in it. And this case is so awful. And the motherboard is the typical Dell BS, where you can't reuse the board and it's got odd plugs on it everywhere. And, oh, God. Kills any, stripping it and building other computers out of it. The typical Dell bullshit. And it is just the worst thing. Super scary taking apart a $650 video card to cool it with water, so I did it again with a 3080. I'm quite happy with one. The 980 I've got is the reference card. And it's actually really quiet. I mean, I have kind of soundproofed the PC, and I don't overclock it. It just runs on generic everything, because I can't afford, to shorten its life cooking it at all. So, and it's fine, it does the job. I'm sure I could get a few more frames by overclocking it, and it would probably overclock quite a bit, but I'm kind of like, well, let's not do that and have it work. It's like the CPU in my system will operate like 4.6, 4.7 gig quite stably, but you're pumping a lot more voltage into that old Sandy bridge doing that. So I run it at stock voltage, but clock it up to 4 gig. And 3080 currently running at 27C. It's actually lower than coolant temp. It can't be lower than ambient. It's not possible. It's always got to be a couple of degrees above ambient, or it's ambient. The liquid in it. I suppose, yeah, you could get the coolant down that cold. The wall's got the CPU and GPU heat going in it. I can't remember, was it a 5800 AMD chip you had, a Ryzen? I remember it was, when you got it, it was like bestest 5950X. Yeah, that's a hell of a chip. That'd make a really good video editing rig, that. Mihalik redeemed Sing mode for 25k. Oh, I forgot to get rid of that. Yes, the 5950 is a jolly good card. Now sing all that. Now sing all that in a musical sort of way, because otherwise, if you sing and I'm turning into David Bowie. Oh, God. Mihalik redeemed Sing mode for 25k. There you go. You got my David Bowie impression. A very early David Bowie before he was a better singer. Hydrate. I would. I just had one just as you typed it. I shall have another mouthful. You wish you were turning into David Bowie. No, David Bowie's dead, dude. So, would I like to have lived his life and been as cool as him? Oh, hell yeah. Spamming hydrate won't make me guzzle a hot cup of tea no matter how many times you spam my chat with it. Hydrate, 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 hydrate. It's like bloody Jaws is coming at you. Dun 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 ba, ba, ba. Check posture redeemed. Oh God, you're all... I'll turn that off. If you can't behave, I will turn it off. Are you getting mod back? Are you going to put like double factor authentication on your account and everything this time? That's my fear, you see. Is you get hacked and you don't find out until whoever it is has come onto the channel and just banned half the follower list. Oh, will you stop spamming hydrate? 3,000 points for painting your beard yellow. Yes, not even for 3 million points, mate. Sing mode is 25k. Just trolling me with the hydrate now. I don't paint my beard at all. I never had a desire to do that. Sector 42. Guide the raid. That's when we're raiding another channel. Santa Carlos will not paint his beard. No, I'm not painting my beard. Because it's not like I never go out and I only come online and I'm a big personality thing. I've got to go shopping and talk to grandchildren and no. No. None of that silliness. We may be doing 2 sides at this point. We're now 20 minutes past due time. Okay. You two has shared a picture. He's got a big green beard, apparently. I'm nicking it. Okay, I'm stealing your picture, and we're going to do screenshotception now. It's your fluffy blanket. Let me see if I can find it now I've done all that. The dog loves it. Yeah, they usually do. There you go. There is dog. There is blanket. There is monitors. There's the stream. That's kind of big. There you go. I bought a second blacklisted phone just for that. You see, there's my man cave. So I've got 3 monitors now. I don't think I've got that picture. Hang on. Image, source, add new source, Browse. Oh god, where did I put it? In a folder on the desktop, I think. No, it's not in that one. Too many folders. Another photo that's enormous. There you go, you can there's the keyboard that GT sent me, the 710. I love that keyboard. That's me editing the ARC video. So there's my preview screen, that's the monitor he sent me. There's the spare monitor, that's the DBX, there's the mic. 2 studio monitors, a couple of halo lights so I'm not completely in the dark all the time. And a ton of crap all over my desk, as usual. That desk, sweet Jesus. Torch it, please. Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Oh, shush. I like mess. Mess feels creative. You can see my dual Android phone resource monitors. Aha! Aha! He has respawned. You bought a what? Baggian. Oh, a bargain. There's no way. A bargain to keyboard and mouse for under 30 quid. You don't have to spend a lot. I got this. This is the G502 mouse. You can get this on Amazon for like 37 quid. Dirt cheap and a hell of a good mouse. It's the second one I've had. I wore the other one out. I literally wore the pads right down. Did I see something from Blake7 there? Oh, I know my desk is messy. But I'm always doing things on it, that's the thing. It's like, let me have a quick look at that and let's adjust the truss rod. You know, it's like, it's constant. The messy workbench is what it is, really, more than it's anything else. I think we're doing north and west now. Poundland. Yeah, as long as it works, who cares? You know, that's the thing. But once you've used a mechanical keyboard, you probably never ever want to use a membrane keyboard again. Just that, I don't make the rules. But honestly, yeah. Have a membrane keyboard at work. Yeah, this is it. You get used to them if it's all you've ever known, and then when you finally try an actual mechanical keyboard, you're like, oh my god, this is so much better. The biofeedback is just... it's nuts. I'm with Larry, I think. Lyrical, yeah. Keyboard, yeah. Well, membrane keyboards do. One orange juice, can of pop, bit of wine, beer, what have you, and yeah, it's game over. I wish authorization to enter Sector 42. Here you are. Give you the thing. I've accepted me. Please give me access. Goodbye. Don't forget that bit. Okay. Oh, I forgot I'm on the new engine. Oh well. I spy with my little eye a Juto. I think we're north. I think Juto, I think you're on west. I think we're north, you're west. Yeah, this is it. I can't really use mechanical anymore. It's so weird. West is best. Probably, yeah. You're gonna have the best time of it, I think. My mouse glows in the dark. Mine does. I can make the colours on it do all sorts. But I don't play in the dark. The keyboard lights up as well. And then you can turn up different lighting zones on it. So you can have the WASD keys and such brighter than the rest. Turn the rest off except for WASD, and the reverse, in fact. My raid has 7 people in it, and I'm in Team 2 by myself. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm in a team of 3 with no healer. And then team 1 is only that many, unless my... No, I thought maybe my raid windows were bugged, but no. We're east. East is beast. I'm not sure. I'll just follow the dots. I'm only on keeper, so it's no biggie. Pew pew. Yep. Loads of pew pew, everyone. Yes, indeed. This is a small raid force. But hey. I have very few frames a second. I might carry on the stream afterwards, but if I do, it'll be Witcher 3, so I'll restart the stream. See how we feel. I think they're taking it away to root it. I think we has lag. Who didn't shrink the chicken? I don't know. Who is not a chicken shrinker? Someone has the big chicken. Chicken? You wish you could shrink it and make it bigger. It'd be a nice option to have, wouldn't it? Or if the scaling was like 120 to from 220 to 225, And everyone knows you've got the 225 pet because it's so big. That would be cool. Or introduce a new trimmer that adjusts the size of the pet. Or I don't know. .220 is small, 223 is big, and the 225 is the Notum Scourge. Yep. That sounds good. That's not going to annoy anybody. T&H sized, yeah, I know what you mean. So Alliance only had enough for one side in the end, or enough of the right classes for one side. It's a shame, but yeah, that can happen. It depends who turns up and who doesn't it? You know. What can you do? I'm looking at the main team. I may not make it, but they will, I think. Make sure my callers is fully up to date. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Larry North, I'm in Larry's teams. Tron B just made it. Hello there, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. We are waiting to go. The raid and also the stream. Well, get in the raid. Don't worry about the thing. We can always get to that, you know. Looks like just about enough people doing a, you know, a quick kind of glancing head count. Yeah, I started the stream a couple of minutes past due time, which was, well, 7:30 my time and whatever time that is for you. Seems to vary quite a bit. Noob work! Hey, I'm on the stream. Congratulations and welcome to show business. There you go. Your famous noob work. Yes, I don't know which tune's yours, but... Wrong form. Oh, there you go, there you go. Yeah, there we go. I got the pets there. And there you are. Big on the stream. You want me to make that the thumbnail on YouTube? Let's give it a couple more seconds and it probably will pick it out for me. Love your stream, man. Well, thank you very much for coming along and watching it. It is appreciated. If people didn't watch, I wouldn't do it. Simple as that. If you're like me, you'll open up a random Carl video and hear yourself mentioned. Yes? Usually when they're in the more noob state and I go, oh, I wonder if G2's around at Hangout so I can get a buff on my whatever. Which reminds me, it's soon time to start another Let's Build. We're getting close to done on that NT now, even though the NT was never going to be like a proper Let's Build a tune. This tune is such a... No, I've never ever said that about you, mate. I've never had reason to make that comparison. I remember when the shields came out and you went, get your Enforcer. Try him against my even with Challenger, I could not hit your MP. Gamel 111, Agent. Been a while since we did Agent, yeah. If I look through the old Let's Build a Tunes, then I think Agent was 5th or whatever. Because NT was the second one we ever did. Nanomage. No, I hate Nanomage. Can't stand Nanomage. Least favourite breed in the entire game for me. If you like Nanomage, good for you. Me, I don't. PVM Soldier. Grenade. That's the point. You want to see me suffer, I know. No, I didn't like it. I don't want to make it so hard that I hate it, you know? The subway grenade launcher is sick on Agent. Agents do a lot of damage with any weapon. Full BDS gimp suit. Oh, that face. Yes, I know that one. I remember people choosing that one. What's the one with the clock on their face? That's Nanomage as well, isn't it? Or is it Up Effects? No, it is. It is Nanomage, if I remember. Yeah, my favourite Enforcer so far has been my Solitus one. It's just so easy to do, you know, all the gear and everything. And much easier for casting, which you do a lot of endgame PVM. Always in FP, yeah. My little Up Effects agent with a rifle is pretty much always after they've finished draining, buffing and what have you. So like PvEM is like just run round as Doc because of the heal. UBT and the healing. It just means they can solo everything. Bow MA. That could be interesting. But I don't know if you get any decent bows straight away. I can remember on the old Noob Island, the original one, there was like an area, place you could stand with an MA because you got a bow to start off with an MA there as well as something else. That's changed since then, and you would just stand there with the bow, taking pot shots at the aliens that were just running across this kind of like broken concrete place. That was pretty cool doing that, actually. Nanomage tank soldiers, and the kind of thing Rob would build. He had a Nanomage agent with PDKPs permanently in soldier mode, and it was bonkers damage. And it really was like silly amounts of damage. His agent's weapon. I don't know what he's using now, but I remember he was PDKPs not that long, well, maybe a couple of years ago now, actually. But yeah, it was pretty surprising. Rob's buff army in the backyard too. Run in and just go, buff me, baby! Just get, like, every buff. Which buffs do you want? Yes. We want all of them. some soldier weapon that you can wear with FP. Yeah, someone took one of the Christmas drop weapons, which is, I think, meant to be a social weapon, but it does have full auto on it, and actually made it work as an offhand with full auto. It was just really funny. Just an assault rifle. Yeah, I'm not sure which one it might be. You know, in Pyramid of Home, you know the corrupted Zan weapons there? Some of those drop without class locks on them, I think. If I'm remembering proper. It may not be. Heavy weapon, yeah. Well, soldiers get a plus 100 buff for all heavy weapons, which is actually quite useful. It stacks with a load of others, which does make it, you know, pretty cool. NT has a pair of the Zan hammers on her socially. Makes sense. Achene Conqueror, or Achene Conqueror is trash. Okay. Is that the one from Pyramid of Home? The corrupted thing? I don't know. Check you've got the buff. There it is. Oh jeez, click on the cocoon. Damn you. Oh, I'm cocooned as well. I just couldn't tab it. It was like tap 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 tap. Can't find target for some reason. Okay. Yeah, tougher going with a smaller team, but hey. Tromby redeemed HodorRaid for 100, and seeing as he was being sensible and not like 50 people all saying HodorRaid one after the other, which was just silly. It was like, you're just gonna make me guzzle my entire mug of tea. That was not healthy. Check posture. Yep, terrible. Redeem HodorRaid for 26k. You come back next stream and it'll have adjusted all the free bits. Or Notum Fragments, as I renamed them to, because it seemed appropriate for AO. Yay, we made it here. Go us. is this chair. If I sit up, bolt upright, I'm like that, and there's a gap of that, which is about 4 inches between my back and the back of the chair. But it doesn't come any more upright than that. So I end up going... I'm sure it gives a bit more when I lean on it as well. It's one of those chairs that it does... comes upright. But it's like that now. It used to be like that. Now it's like that. And when I lean on it, I'm sure it does that. And that's with the base staying like that. You can also tip the base forward and back, but... T-bouquet. Okay. And I perk it. Target is outside of range. Can I perk it from there? Nope. You cannot. Two bubbles for now, apparently. Hands of the Servants of Eight. I think that was my login reward. Could have been that as well, I'm not sure. They all seem pretty terrible now. That's the only thing. Compared to some of the other gear we've got in the game, it's like, eh. East has just zoned through the second fence. Alright, okay. Kill tower and ball on me when it's down. AoEs are cool on this boss. Not both, but on this one. I seem to remember this one's not the worst. The one with the cocoons and the red dudes, that okay, I'm hitting it with just about everything. We have enough fixes for 3 sides on west at the minute. Too bad we're missing another key then, yeah. I'm spamming my healing. Because reasons. We killed ads while we were here. Yes, we should kill the ads. Max the Black 82. Good old AOs. It's alive. No, no AO. No, it's an optical illusion. Nothing to see here. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Yes, it's AO, and yes, it's still alive. Probably more now than it has been in the previous 5 years. The whole lockdown thing brought loads of people back. I guess they had the spare time on their hands. Like, what was that game I used to play umpteen years ago? So a lot of people came back in that regard, and then a lot of new players sort of noticed the game. Like, I've been trying to promote it since 2015. and then a lot of them stayed. So, all good. Ayo, still alive, says DataStream 101. Yes, it is though. You know, people go, oh my god, I can't believe we're playing this game. Is it even like, what, of course it's alive, if he was dead, I wouldn't be able to play it, would I? But no, it's not like the glory days, you know, when, what was it, 20, 30,000 when it launched? Which people go, oh, it's tiny numbers, look at WoW. I don't like it, I don't care how well it does. Other than, you know, good luck to you playing it. But the problem with WoW's success meant that every other MMO made since has tried to copy it. Which makes sense because it was successful, but completely destroys individuality, new thoughts, new designs, new methods of doing things. All of that gets left. And you just end up with the same old thing over and over again, and people just get burned out on it. That's why they go, oh, MMOs are dead. No, they're not. There's loads of great ideas for MMOs and the mechanics within them. The problem is gaming companies want the next WoW, so they keep remaking WoW, wondering why it's not succeeding like WoW did. You know, WoW had a lot of lore and, you know, older games and stuff to draw upon when it started. So the way they designed it helped get people into that quickly. So yeah. Yeah, even AO or the outsiders are like, no, you know, we're just going to do it our way. Thanks. But people go, AO2 when? Well, if they ever make anything called Anarchy Online 2, I can guarantee you it will suck. Because it won't be AO, it'll be... I don't know. It'll be new game mechanics. It'll be like, you know when they redid Star Wars Galaxies and everybody hated it? No, if it's like WoW, I'm not going to play it. I'll just get bored of playing it very, very quickly. Like with WoW, you know, the first time I dinged in WoW, I went, oh cool, where's the skill window? And I went through all the menus, and I spent more time trying to figure out how to increase skills on my character than I did playing the game. And then when I found out, no, it's all automatic, I was like, oh. Well, how do I put on higher quality weapons? Oh, you have to level. Yeah, but what about, you know, twinking them on with items and stuff? Doesn't exist. Okay. Can someone buff this skill for me? Nope. Okay, goodbye everyone! That was me done. That, and I didn't like the art style of the game, so... I don't like the art style, I don't like the game, so I have no reason to play it. You know. We hazards. I don't like WoW. I'm not interested in WoW. I mean, when they tried to make Star Wars Galaxies, they tried to change it into WoW. And basically did nothing but damage the game. And then wouldn't go back on it. Despite everyone who was playing the game saying, please undo what you've done, it's awful. You've taken away its flavour, its uniqueness. I mean, even Star Wars The Old Republic, the best thing about that is get the free game, play through all the solo quests and stuff, and then uninstall it. Because there's nothing after that. That's the only stuff that's good in that game is that. And I was in a competitive raiding guild. But it just, you know... It's just so awful. But the single player quest lines and stuff are good. And it's the way the balancing is done in those games I can't stand. Like in SOTA they had this thing, if something was like 3 levels higher than you, it was unkillable, or 5 levels higher than you, it was unkillable. And then if you got one level more, went back to that same mob, you'd flatten it. The way they balanced it is horrible. So, yeah. Unless you played Imperial Agent, then you could manage it, because you could switch between melee and ranged. So it meant you could kite something, stun it, run in, pound it with a big melee weapon, run out again. Terror, Asian version, don't know. Someone even wanted me to play a game so badly. Toshiro was the name of the guy. So please play the game. And I was like, well, I'm not. I'll gift you the game. Oh, don't do that. I might. What if I don't like it? And they were like, no, you will. You'll love it. And I tried it for about 4 hours, and I couldn't. No. It's just the same thing over and over again. It looked pretty. But nah. Just didn't. I don't know. It's just me. My tastes are what they are, you know. Style over substance. Or substance. Style is not my kind of game. Well, again, skimpy clothing on characters doesn't really... It's not really my... But I mean, I get it, I suppose, but... It wouldn't sell me on a game, put it that way. Terror is shutting down, is it? And a lot of these modern games now, they're based around the casino model. They're basically a slot machine. That's how they're made. No one makes games like Anarchy Online anymore. They just don't. And the world has lost something because of that. There's a cover. Terror players have been given news on when they won't be able to log on anymore. According to the Gameforge, the ability to purchase any item from Terror Club will be deactivated on May 31st. On June 30th, all Terror servers will be deactivated. Oof. I just thought WoW was shit. Sorry. If you want the truth, that's what I thought. You know. Hated the art style of the game. What are you then, a big cow? Okay, you're a big cow. Why are you a cow? Why does everyone breathe like this? It just all annoyed me, the whole thing. I just didn't like it. And then I tried every breed class I could, you know, and deleted them and then make something else and go off and try that, you know, for about, I don't know, every day for at least a week, and just went, uninstall. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Microns has reached enlightenment. Yeah, Dark Age of Camelot, is that still around? Or I think that's gone now, hasn't it? Or is it like private servers maybe? It's still around, yeah. I remember it coming out. I remember a couple of friends of mine, they 24/7'd it. It was like scary watching them play it. It was like that episode of Big Bang Theory where the penny becomes addicted to Age of Conan or something. There's a Cheeto in your hair. Oh, thanks. They were really like no life in it, you know. The Realm, though, that's the MMO to play. The Realm. Okay. Oh, Sierra. Remember Sierra Publishing? They did the first Prey game and Fear, didn't they? I think you could get Half-Life through them as well. The original Half-Life, before the days of Valve as a distribution platform. Valve were very clever with that. They wanted to launch a distribution platform because they could see, you know, that would fund the company forever. And so very cleverly picked out, well, let's make Half-Life 2 because everyone will want to play Half-Life 2. You can only play it through Steam. So suddenly they had these, you know, 50 million people straight away, you know, trying to unlock Steam. Getting on Steam, trying to unlock their installed game. But essentially Steam and a lot of other services like it made it easier to just pay for the game than try and get a dodgy pirate version or something. It was just easier to go, you know what, I've got it forever then, haven't I? You know. And the old school of modding where you actually copied files into the game directory, and if you screwed it up, oh boy, you know, back to square one and start over. Not like now, mod organizers and stuff. Oh, it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Okay, undo mod. Like that. I've still got a bookmark to the old FTP, I think it is, Sierra Online. Doesn't work, obviously. Or maybe I deleted it. I don't know. I even tried EQ2 for a little bit. I thought that was quite interesting in the beginning. I probably still have the bookmark, yeah. The old WoW player who offered sex for gold succeeds, would do it again. That old article, it's gone. That was funny. Oh, it's just you. Come on then, let's have a look. Okay. Oh, it's only you. Yeah. Yeah, I had the FTTP link. Where's everybody gone? Stood by they're killing the gate, the mobs at the gate. Yeah, I shouldn't be looking at crap while I'm in this raid. Good to make you lose your teammates, yes. You succeeded. They haven't gone far anyway. Thankfully. Someone's pet doggy's round there running at a rock, trying to follow them. How is East doing? We're ready at East. Okay, I think they just nuked it. So waiting for the big guy now. Well, the tower's down without a countdown. Oh, there was a countdown. Chat not scrolled up. That's one big toothpicker you've got there. Have you greased it with alien blood today? Oh, yes. I'm not sure why it's on me. The tank lagged, crashed. Why am I the tank? Oh god. I think someone's crashed. Where's the damn Seekers? Someone managed to snare or unsnare one of the bloody Seekers. I don't always tank the beast, but when I do, it's on a keeper. Yeah, I now feel more confident about tanking the beast. Yeah, Sector 42 is a little more... It's not just hold aggro, it's like hold aggro until he spawns Seekers, then move him just far enough, then move him again, and then, you know. Oh, I think this is going to be a really cheap AC/DC. I can feel it in my water. Is it going to shoot up suddenly at the end? 2001. Here we go. Oh, 2,500. 17 seconds remaining. This is going to be dirt cheap, isn't it? Nobody in this group needs one. Or only one or two people do. That was cheap. Oh, it's not in R1, that's... Oh, it is R1, yeah. Unfair how the Seekers don't damage each other. I think if they damaged each other, they all go off at once, which would make them worse. So fine the way they are. Because they've got like a self-destruct thing once they're aggroed. Yeah. You know, it blows. If it blew up the other one would blow up as well and blow it. You know, and you'd just get chains of damage. The trucks, yeah, nanos are harder on trucks. You need, you know. Yeah, I think he was struggling to cast there, which is why I kept pulling aggro off him. Because the perk line down here, see these? Force opponent, all that, and pacify, that's a 10k taunt straight away, you see. So you're doing that and hitting it, and you will pull aggro. You've got more HP and everything on the Atrox, but it is definitely harder to keep that aggro up because you're having to chain cast Eye Malice and all that stuff. Yeah, they're all going cheap tonight. I should have come on a different tune. I should have went to Hodor instead of helping Alliance. Oh well. There'll be another. It's not the end of the world. Nano Mage, I never had nano issues as an enforcer. The issue was stamina strength, because, yeah. Solitus does work out quite well in that respect. Because you've got enough nano pool, you've got enough in the nano skills, and you can manage the stats to get things on. My Soliamp just has nano delta issue. I seem to manage on mine, I don't know. Mind you, on raids and stuff, I tend to have P and H and cost, and so I'm at cap and all the rest of it. So there we go, another Sector 42 done. Good-o. So there we go, short one tonight, I know, but hey. Don't know how I cannot deplete my... Well, that's it. It is what it is. Probably build and gear and whatever, you know. Alright, is there anybody else? Is what it is. God. Streaming Anarchy Online. Oh, well, that's Anarchy Reigns. Just me, then. Me and the... What the hell that is? No. Was Gopher on? It's usually on. No, no Gopher. Jim Sterling, Anema of Aeons. I haven't seen that dude in a while. Nope. It says he's on, but he's not. So I don't know. Anyone got a suggestion to go and raid? It says he's live, but there's nothing there. If anyone's got some channel they want to suggest. You're running full awake, and that could be part of it. No. Nobody's got any suggestions, no? Sunday, innit? Everyone's like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. Kind of deal. Jim Sterling is, but...
Mission.
Nah. Or Stephanie Sterling, as it is now. I can't see anyone I know or anything like that, so... I don't have a multi-box or a bunch of viewers to help get gear, and I'm on US time, so I've never completed Pyramid of Omen. I haven't been there since it came out. Yeah. Stream Witcher. Okay, I will, but I think to do that, what I should do is I'll stop the stream and then restart it. Otherwise, the VOD will be, you know, confusing as hell. Now, it is a modded Witcher 3, so... Right, I'll log off here first. That or a hot tub stream. Never gonna happen. Right, I'm going to end the stream now, everyone, and those that want to remain, please do. It's going to be a little bit of Witcher 3, about 30 minutes of Witcher 3, I think. So, yes, thank you all for coming. Thank you for the follows and everything else, and I will see you for the next one on Wednesday for Anarchy Online. And for those that are remaining, it's going to be Witcher 3.